Hello everybody and welcome to Great Leveler Gaming. I am the Great Leveler. Today we're checking out Until Dawn. Yes, you heard that right. Until Dawn has a trailer, an announcement trailer. And I'm pretty sure that game's already come out. You're right, it has already come out. This is the PS5 version. They're upgrading it. Ooh, interesting. So I really enjoyed Until Dawn when I first played it. It was actually the first thing I ever played on the channel. I talk about it a lot in a lot of my videos, especially the ones from Supermassive Games, because, you know, it was the first game I played. It's got a special place in my heart when it comes to the channel because it's the first thing that got me going. I recently rewatched my stuff as well. It's nice to see how I've come along as a channel. I'm still growing, still learning, still getting better, but it's still nice to go back and watch how it all started. So I'm really curious about this. So obviously, as far as I'm aware, it's just going to be a graphical upgrade. I'm okay with that because, like I said, I wouldn't mind playing it again. Does it really warrant it? For me, if you're going to update Until Dawn, then there's a couple of things that I would like for them to do. First of all, I would like them to change certain aspects about it. Not a whole like redo, but when I played it through the second time and then a third time for myself that wasn't on the channel, I never really felt like many of my decisions had much of a change, except for obviously who lives, who dies. Well, I really want to see the story change. So I'd like to see maybe a few new scenes and a little more scenarios that will change the story a little bit. You know, I would love it if there's a bit where Sam's getting chased by the killer, if she could actually get away. As far as I've found, I've never been able to escape him. I can just prolong how long it takes until he catches me and then end up in a brand new scene. And it can still come back to where it was in the Revelation stuff, but in a different way to make it worth the second and third and fourth playthrough. The second thing I'd like to see, there was a spin-off game, two spin-off games actually, so there's technically three things I want to see. There was two spin-off games for Until Dawn. There was Rush of Blood and The Impatient. Both of them were PSVR titles. Rush of Blood was an on-the-rails shooter, which we're currently doing the Switchback playthrough as well on the channel, which is for the new game series, the Dark Pictures Anthology. And then they also did The Impatient. They were, as I've already mentioned, PSVR titles, which means that people on PSVR 2 can't play them. So it'd be nice to see that bundled in with this because they were really good games. And if they're updating Until Dawn, why not kind of package it all together, really get people's money's worth and do it all in one. But that's probably wishful thinking, and I don't think that would be revealed in this 1:30 trailer, but we'll find out. I've waffled on way too long, I apologise. Let's crack on with the trailer and talk about it afterwards, but I just like to get some predictions in first and see if I'm right. Let's crack on. So straight away, it already looks good, that we already expected that. Ballistic Moon.
There are a few things I need to make sure you understand.
Oh, Peter Stormare. It was so good in that. So we already know it's going to look good. It's PS5, Eric.
The past is beyond our control. You have to accept this in order to move forward.
It was just a prank,
Everything you do, every decision
It does
you
look
make
gorgeous.
now will
It's
open
great. It's
doors
recognising
to
all
the
these
future.
locations.
The choice is yours.
I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game.
See, that's what I was waiting for. Oh, there we go. Let's better look.
Looking for me?
I'm not sure how good that looks. So we knew it was mainly going to be graphics. My little rant at the beginning was more wishful thinking on what the trailer could and should really bring. It didn't really show me much, just a lot of familiar locations for people who played the game. It's really good because if you've never played Until Dawn, then there's no like dead giveaways as to what's actually happening, who's the villain, who's kind of like, well, what is happening elsewhere. So it's really good that it's not spoiling it for players who've never played the game. So the environments looked absolutely stunning, but the characters look good, but not great. Not bad, just not great. I feel like it's because they've updated how the character models looked, but because they've not really recaptured the motion capture, maybe I'm way off here, but it doesn't feel like they really were elevated to the level that they could be. It still kind of looked a little old gen, maybe. Maybe I'm unfair in saying that, but the little brief bit I looked, they looked good, but the facial animations didn't look quite as good. And again, I don't know, because they can't really get those actors and actresses back in because they've aged, so the facial scan wouldn't quite compute to that. I don't know. It looked good. It definitely looked good, but I don't know if the characters looked as good as what you'd kind of expect them to look. But maybe, again, I'm just being a little bit unfair. Maybe. I'd have to see how much they're willing to charge for that. Part of me would like to play it again, but I don't think they're bringing enough to it just to make it look good. A lot of companies at the moment just seem to keep wanting to re-release old stuff with better graphics, where I think this would be a chance to redo the... Again, you don't want to redo the whole game though, because it's not that kind of game where you can just, you know, you'd have to recast everybody, I imagine, and I don't know what I want from it. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's worth it, but what do you guys think? Let me know down below in those comments. I think we're going to take a little bit of break now from trailer reactions. Let's get back to what this channel's about, which is Let's Plays. Let's get back to that on the next episode. Bye.